Hi everybody, Belinda here. Today I'm working on a 12 by 16 inch canvas, and I have some Montmartre. So this is the ready mixed pouring paint. So I'm going to try this. I actually found this dirt cheap, $14. Actually it was at one of the dollar stores. Well, it's not really a dollar store, but it's kind of like a party store. And I'm going to be using this cheap black paint, which is actually from a dollar store. I think it cost about, oh, there's the price there, $2.50. See how that works. And I'm going to use some silicone, so I'm going to only be using 1 drop of this, and that will be in the black paint. So let's see how this does. I'm quite keen to try this. Now this video is going to be in 2 parts. So the first part is going to be the swipe, and the second part is actually going to be a bit of a surprise. And excuse my birds, they're making a big racket, probably because I'm talking, and then hopefully we'll quieten down. So let's mix this first, and then I'll probably have to just put you on pause to open up those bottles, because I would assume that it's also got like a little a seal. So how much am I going to need? So I did think to go this way with the swipe, but I think I'm going to swipe it this way, because if I swiped it this way, I've got a lot further to go with the swipe, with the black paint. So let's see, I'll put quite a bit in there, because as you can see, it's cheap paint, it's pretty thin. And then hopefully that'll be enough. So just shaking up the Floetrol, and this of course is the Aussie Floetrol. So I'm going to need, let's see, I think at first, I want that in there, because I'm not sure how much Floetrol I'm going to need, because the paint is pretty thin. Let's just see. So I've put about half at the moment Floetrol to paint. And I don't know how thick this paint is yet, so I might have to add some more Floetrol, or let's see, just mix that in quick. It is pretty easy to mix it though. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, that's very thick, so I'm going to probably put about 50% more in there. Let's see how far this cheap black paint can go as well. So at the moment we've got a ratio of 1:1. So that would be 1 part paint to 1 part Floetrol, about. So I might have to add some more. Yeah, it's still very thick. Now you saw how little paint I used. So let's just go ahead and open up these other paints, the Montmartre paints. Just so we need to see what it's going to be like. Now, give it a good shake up. Unfortunately, they only had these colors available, which I don't really mind. They are pretty. I just think that I would have preferred more kind of metallics. Like this is a metallic copper, I think. Let's just see. What does it actually even say? Ah, bronze. So that's a bronze. I mean, that's 120 mils. That's pretty good. Okay, guys. Quieten down. Quieten down. So, $14 for 4. That's not a bad price. So let's just see. Yeah. So that's pretty decent. Okay, so we have copper. Orange. So I'm only going to be using the Montmartre paints because I want to see how this is going to be. I've not used this ready mixed pour. In fact, I don't know, guys, let me know, what do you think? If you've used the, oh look at that, this one didn't even have a little doodad. So that's an orange. That's a pretty good combination, color combo. And then we have Shiraz, which is pink. Just giving them all a shake. So if you've used these or any, oh, that one didn't have a little doodad either. Unless it's kind of stuck in the lid there, who knows. And then we have coral. I quite like this coral actually. So if you've used any pre-pouring, you know, like pre-mixed, let me know. I'd be interested to hear what you think, how you found it. I prefer to mix my own because, you know, obviously we all know that different consistencies and mixtures create different things, like the whole science behind it. That's kind of what I enjoy. So that's actually a nice colour. Kind of more like a flesh colour. Just trying to get that off my finger. Right, so those are the 3 colours we'll use. Only because those obviously is what was in the box. Right, let's get started with this. Let's get my gloves on. Now, as I said, it'll be in 2 parts. If you haven't already subscribed, so you can watch the second part, then please go ahead and do so. And I'm also going to put up on the second one, part 2, it will be a ASMR video as well. So if you don't have, well, it will be VR. If you don't have an Oculus or a Rift or whatever it is that, you know, reality thing, virtual reality, there will be an option to watch it as a normal 4K view. Okay, so we still don't know about the black. So let's go orange first. And I'm not going to squirt it up the doodad because that's going to take forever. Alright, so I'll go in with this orange first. Oh, that's a lot thicker than I was hoping. That is actually very thick. Okay, so now that we know that that's very, very thick, we know to thin the black down a bit more. So I'm going to go in with this pink next. Oh, I thought it didn't have one. Maybe it was stuck inside the lid. Okay. Alright. Oh, this pink is very bright. Let's, I suppose with this being so thick like this, like a little will go a long way, which obviously is always good. Okay, so we've got a pink. I wonder if I should go with this colour next. Let's try that. I don't know how long you're going to shake these for, because it sounds like it's quite thin, but obviously not. That is a really pretty colour. Okay, and I think, oops, what I'm going to do is repeat that. I'm just wondering if I shouldn't put the copper at the top, like there. Alright, let's go in with copper. And then orange. Pink. And then this coral, which is kind of like a flesh color. Actually, those colors are really nice together. And then we'll go in with the copper again. Alright. Some orange. And I think the orange will leave it at that. Whoa, that's a lot of paint. Now, for my next stage, the second part, I actually don't want to, because I don't want to have too much paint because of my second part that I'm going to do. So I'm just closing up all of my bottles. Make sure I don't have any issues. You know how with me, accidents happen very quickly and easily. Alright, so I'm just setting the black aside for now. And then I am going to tilt this to the edges. Now you see that copper is actually quite a lot thicker. And normally the metallics are actually thicker. So we just waste a bit. And whatever's left, I mean, we could always touch up the sides of it, right? Okay. Make sure all of that's on nicely. Now, whoa, that orange is wild. Look at that. It's kind of like as if it's got like a tint. Right, so I am thinking that, you know, I've got all these gaps here, and I know that everybody normally tries to fill it all in, but I'm not everybody, right? Try and just do what you want to do, whatever makes you happy. I want to take off more. That seems like a lot of paint coming off there. The sides look super pretty. Kind of like beachy. Okay. I am going to add see if you can see. Just a tad more. Well, everything's orange now. And just mix that in. It's still very, very thick. Wow. Okay. For cheap paint, I must say. Okay guys, so we've currently now got about, what would you say, 3-to-1 ratio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another cup. Because there's so much paint in here, I do not want to put silicone in all of this, because as you know, for those of you who do follow me, I don't like using silicone. And that would be a terrible waste. Okay, so, because I'm not going to need a lot. I mean, we need enough to actually get down here with. So I don't mind wasting a bit of that, like if there's a bit too much. Okay, so we're going to give that a bit of a stir again. Check the consistency, which is still very thick, but we're going to run with that. I mean, I could add water, and you guys are more than welcome to do that, obviously. Let's see if we can get one drop in there. One drop. This silicone is extremely strong. So one drop is all you need. Just mix it all in. Okay. So at least the little birdies are quiet now. Right. Let's hope we've got enough. Getting a little bit worried about that. Okay. So I'm going to start on this side. Just putting down some Roller-Towel there. And let's see. Okay, so There's a lot of cells here, quite pretty, but here it seems to be like the colors have mixed together too much. So I'm going to tilt some of this black off. So the paint is moving. Hopefully I can actually get it to move across the blank areas there. Could also be because I didn't have, in some of the places, I didn't have enough paint. And I'll just bring it back. So as you can see, the cells are popping through beautifully. Okay. Cells are popping through really nicely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up some of this paint that's around here, and then you can just pop some paint on. And just do around the edges. So I'm going to finish the edges off, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, I'm going to just put some paint, or maybe pick up some paint here and try and swipe that with a little bit of paper. Let's see. I don't think that's going to work out very well. I probably needed the black. Okay, so I do love the cells and what's going on here. Let's see what I can do about this. So I have another card. Do I just start from there? I know I'm going to make a mess. Guys. So, my only other option is I'm going to just fill it in, because step 2 will cover that. And it's kind of going muddy. We just make some little flowery things there. So I'm just picking up some paint on my finger and doing little finger pops. They actually look like little flowers. Well, that was a good save. Alright. I'll bring you in for a close-up. Okay guys, so I know I said that there will be a part 2, but in looking at this, I don't think I should have a part 2 on this one in particular. So I think what I'll do is, I will do another one, I love all of these cells. And then I will do my part 2. Let's just see. Because I was looking forward to doing the part 2, but have a look at this over here. Does it look like buildings over here? You have a look at it like that. And it kind of looks like the sun or the light or moonlight is shining through. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.